When it seems as though the suffering will never end, what steps do you take? What should you do when you feel as though the suffering you are experiencing is purposeless? When you get the impression that your shortcomings are getting worse, what response does it give you? Perhaps as of late you have had a setback in terms of your financial situation. Perhaps it is with your children, perhaps it is with your marriage, perhaps it is with your health, or perhaps it is with some other aspect of your life. There you are gasping for air while lying on the mat and you have no idea what you are going to do next. Individuals, you say that you are fine, yet you are not fine when I ask you how you are doing. Also, they will never be aware of that. The people are us. The fact that we are humans means that we struggle, that we suffer, that we bleed, and that we cry. In addition, if you believe that genuine strength is characterized by the absence of any signs of weakness, then I am here to inform you that you are mistaken. In fact, you are incorrect because the opposite is true. You will experience feelings of depression on occasion. There are going to be weeks in which you won't have the desire to consume any food. There is a situation in which gravity is working overtime, as if it is terrified of being laid off, and you're unable to even move your fork to your lips, and you're going to have a choice. You have the option of either giving up or continuing. Leaving, give up, or get help. Onward. It's almost as if you had to protect yourselves. Living, it is not going to be possible for anyone to save it for you. It is necessary for us to accomplish what we have to carry out regardless of the circumstances. Yes, depression has put me in the valleys, but only to show me that there are peaks. And yes, it has dragged me through the dark, but only to remind me that there is light. Some of the aspects of my life that I despise are the ones that depression has brought me down to, and in many ways, I am glad for it. Existence is not necessarily in a bad way. Not everything in life is perfect. There is true value in living. Try again after you have failed, and once more and once more. Maintain a firm grasp on that essential quality of the faith, trust in God. And there is something positive waiting for you on the other side of your suffering. My belief is that this is the beginning of your journey, but it does not have to be the end of your journey. It is not necessary for your life to come to an end right now, simply because you are currently in this location, and this is the situation that you are currently facing. Possibly, this is a turning point in your life. Even if it turned out to be a chapter in your life, it certainly wasn't a book, sweetie. Considering that you have not yet completed your writing, I require you to get busy living. Do I have your attention? You have to get busy right away, being alive. It is not too late to act. You are still in the game as long as you are able to wake up in the morning and as long as there is air entering your lungs when you are sleeping. If you are now participating in the game and there is still time in the game, meaning there is still time remaining in the game, then you still have the opportunity to win the game. At this point in time, the last chapter of your story has not yet been written. As evidence that the devil has not been successful in destroying you, the fact that you are present in this very moment is a testimonial to that reality. The current moment in your life is the most difficult time of your life. At the moment, you are experiencing the most difficult time of your life. Keep going and don't give up. At the lowest moment in your life, you should not give up on yourself. But if you could simply take a step back and look at your circumstances from a fresh perspective, you would see that beauty can be found at the place of death. You are either in the midst of a storm, or you are merely in the middle of two marvels. By taking the dreadful things that have happened to you in your life, you are able to construct a new story of success. We have the opportunity to transform into something new. It is through the acceptance of those traumatic experiences and their agony that we enable them to become a component of who we aspire to be. Suppose I were to tell you that there is greatness on the other side of your darkness, and that there is joy on the other side of your pain. What would you say to that? Suppose I told you that you had everything you required to make it through the storm that you are experiencing. You are not going to be beaten by this storm. In addition, I'm aware that you have been exhausted, that it has been painful, that it has been going on for your entire life, and that it may be an addiction. It is possible that you are wondering how much longer you are going to have a job, when you are going to get a job, or when this whole thing is going to be over. But you are not going to die in this trial. You will be successful in the end. To tell you the truth, you are going to improve. I want you to look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself, I am a survivor. I want you to do this very much. Listen to what I have to say. You will be able to overcome this. You are the one who needs to breathe life into whatever it is that you are doing. What exactly is upsetting you? As if that were true. You're making me feel as though I am unable to endure another day like this. What I can't take is that. I'm unable to take it. Let's just say it with me and breathe life into whatever it is that we're talking about. Let's just talk about it really intimately, irrespective of the present conditions. Let me tell you, I am able to make it through this. So I will. I will prevail over this. I have to.